written this poem for Chris and Lydia's wedding, and it's in the style of Stanley Holloway. If you don't know who he is, I suggest you Google him straight away, because you're in for a treat. There's a little bit of a hint of Alan Bennett in there as well. I hope you like it. It's called The Parents of the Bride on the Eve of their daughter's wedding. And this is how I imagine they might be. Rosemary was reading a Cartland, whilst Marcus was slouched on the couch. He was sipping his third tin of Tetley's. There was no more John Smiths in the house. Though wedding was costing a fortune and all of their life savings were spent, she was sitting there just reminiscing. He would if he knew what it meant. She was thinking of Matthew and Lydia when they were both only this tall, running around in their rompers and frantically learning to crawl. On day Chris first crossed o'er their threshold, this broad, smiling, burly young man, Lydia was excited but anxious, and Marcus was opening a can. Mark remembers that day all too well. Shippy's rugby ball under his arm, and muddy boots all over the lino that brought on great fits of alarm. 'Fore long though, young Chris got the message. Boots off before you enter the house. Keep quiet and let Lyd do the talking, and keep father off famous grouse. There's no doubting the lovebirds are suited. She talks and he listens with glee. She tidies and he makes the messes. And no more accountancy fee. Marriage is really a good thing, 'cause life on your own can be tough. 2 brains are better than 1 is. 'Cept for Lydia, where 1 is enough. One morning a letter's delivered. It lands on the floor with a thud. So Ma and Pa open it quickly. It says Lydia's got a foot. Oh, a foot, says Marcus, quite knowing. He hasn't a clue what it means, but worry in mother is growing. I think it means Lydia's diseased. But after some wine and a Google, the laptop was there on settee, she discovered it's not about illness, but something more scientific-y. Oh, PhD, not FUD, spelled out mother. It means our daughter's a doc. Oh, not before time, says father, with my piles the size of a rock. Not that sort of doctor, you numpty. It means she's grey matter aplenty. She's caught that from you then, says father. Last time I had that I was 20. Pa's splashed out on a new pair of Y-fronts, but the old ones were wearing quite thin. Huge holes had appeared around the scrotum, so mother put them in the bin. But for walking his daughter down aisle, he knows that he must look his best. So he's gone for a full matching outfit of pants with a fetching string vest. Western Fable came up trumps for Ma's get-up, when Tesco's sold out of her size. What she'd have liked to have had a Versace, but a Primark were 1/10 of the price. But now as they think of the wedding, their hearts are swelling with pride, for they know that no matter what they look like, will not be a match for the bride. Says Pa, she's a dazzling beauty, with a smile that's radiant and true. Aye, replies Ma, with hair that is silky, which she didn't inherit from you. Says Mother, the house feels quite empty. Says Father, the pantry is too. Last night Chris popped in for a nibble. 5 loaves, 2 fish and a stew. With the wedding day now fast approaching, all in place and nothing amiss, we've not done so badly, says Mother. Let's crack open a bottle of fizz. And this is how I imagine the parents of the bride the day after the wedding. Embroiled in a romantic fiction, whilst sipping a second Rioja, Ma dreams of a secret liaison with a passionate, swarthy young docker. Father is up in Lid's bedroom, a paint roller gripped in his hand, and he thinks of his beautiful daughter honeymooning in some distant land.